What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So Seattle Storm, they exercised Jordan Horston's her 4th-year option. Proud that they did that. Gabby Williams, that's why they wanted her back, because they wanted her to kind of help wanted to help get her game a little better on offense. Gabby was going to teach her some things. So, Horston, they're looking at that as a project player. She's very good defensively. She has length. She could guard 1 through 3, sometimes the 4, depending on the lineups. And I think this was a smart move for Seattle, because if she comes back healthy next year, you might not have all the players there. You're probably going to go into rebuild mode after next year. So having her come back will be good. And plus they went in with Nikki Mule. So I figured they weren't going to keep Serena Sundell. Even though I felt like Serena Sundell is a solid player. But I watched her and stuff, and, some people loved her. I was like, she's cool. But in this type of game, they needed her to be something else. And when she got thrown in there into the fire, she didn't look all that impressive. It's the same with Sellers. Sellers had a shot, and she got nervous didn't shoot the open shot. It was crazy work. So... But people are like, it's unfair. Even if you go to 15 roster slots, there's going to still be people that you think should be on the roster get cut. This is how it is. Now, they do it dirtier to me in the W than they do it possibly in every other sport. But there's players in the NBA who don't make the roster and they're cut. So it's just different now because they only have like 2 weeks to prepare. Whereas everybody else has like months to prepare. And that's what Asia was trying to explain to everybody when she was I think she was on the Josh Harden Brunson show. I think those are homeboys. So she was basically saying that they might not that they will it's tough because you only got 2 weeks, and if you falter, they're going to get rid of you. And look what they did. Look what they have done. They got rid of you. They don't care. Hopefully the CBA open more spots, but it's going to be people still being cut that you feel shouldn't be cut. So that's all I'm saying. You gotta take, I guess, the good with the bad, they would say. It's like, if you take it and it's good, why I gotta be bad? That's how I always used to ask. Like, why I gotta be bad? Horston is a solid piece when she comes back. I wish we could have gotten to see her this year, because I think she would have fit in well with this roster. Noel Quinn and the whole organization love her. But yeah. We gonna see. It seems like a lot of teams really neglected defense. Everybody's going offensive. Everyone's going offensive. Everybody is like, okay, well, we're going to try to outscore everybody. They're not going to have anybody out there to stop nobody. So the game is like changed. So we're going to see what's up. It's going to be a lot of teams who are going to disappoint. There's going to be a lot of teams who's going to do well. So it is what it is. We'll see, though. We'll see. The interviews yesterday for the Sky were kind of interesting, where Jeff P is basically saying, Tyler Marsh is He had a lot of credit to do with this roster. Said he couldn't have done it without him. You know, giving him some praise and stuff. We'll see, you know, what'll go on. From looking at the games and stuff, I wasn't really impressed. Like I said, the first preseason game I gave like a C minus or B, or I mean a C plus, excuse me, or B minus. I felt like they could have done a lot better. And then the next game, they were decent. I gave them a B, I believe. And then the last game they played, I gave them a D plus. So people are like, well, we were close and stuff. I mean, yeah, we were close, but you also got to look at it. Minnesota didn't really have like their full team out there. We played them well, but if McBride was there, like all of that stuff Bantam was doing was not finna fly. You know, that wasn't finna fly at all. And plus on the defensive end, a lot of the switches and the miscommunication was not good at all. Make sure y'all go to Prince's playback. He breaks it down to you on the film where you'll actually see it. I've watched the game numerous times, so I know what I see. So people will try to tell you that, well, this player here could have done this, or Angel could have got the rebounds. We got to stop limiting Angel to being a rebounder. Angel don't have to have 10, 15 rebounds a game. You know, she don't. What I want to see from Angel is more energy. Don't be down on herself. She kind of gets in her head sometimes. And she'll be fine. When she's free-flowing and actually playing and got a rhythm, Angel's very dangerous. Ariel and Camilla, I've said time again, they need to get the ball more in their hands. That doesn't mean that they're the franchise players. That just means that we need them to get going. And being the first option doesn't mean that you're going to shoot or score. It means that you could open up for the offense for a pass or to get somebody a better shot. Camilla and Angel are very skilled players. They know how to get people, you know, their shot. They know how to throw people open, you know, which is very unique for a wing / post, you know, it's very unusual. But this is the new age we're in. Like, you have to be able to do multiple things. If you're not able to do multiple things, then you're not going to be around a long time. You're going to be out the league. So that's one thing that I love that they're doing. Michaela's going to have to step up, like big time. Like, she's going to have to step up. Off the bench, she's going to have to be that linchpin. She's going to have to be a linchpin. She's going to have to do what she got to do. Like, she's going to be the key off the bench. HVL, like I said, HVL struggles against defenders who press her, who make her pick her dribble up. She struggles. That's why I said hide them in, and then when they turned that pressure on in the second game, I was like, it's gonna be a long season. Because she has a tough time against that pressure. A tough time. Kia Nurse, we'll see. Like I said, I knew she would start from the beginning because it just made sense. Kia is better than Onowere to me. I just think she is. And plus, she's a vet. She knows what needs to be done. But we'll see. That's the only position I believe we're really lacking in is a wing. And we're going to see that when we play teams like Seattle, the Aces, the Liberty, the Fever. We finna see against the Fever this time. The Fever have a better wing than we have, depending on who they're going to play at the wing. If they're going to go Tasha Howard, which I believe they will, at the 4, Bonner at the wing, then Bonner's going to pose a lot of problems. So we got to see the scheme that Tyler Marsh is going to put together for that game. And I just hope he doesn't get, like, real cute, because that's what he loves to do. He loves to get cute when he don't have to. The Dallas Wings, I expect the Dallas Wings to, the Dallas Wings are going to be different, because I think the Dallas Wings, the thing about them, if everybody buys in and they let Paige run the offense, the Dallas Wings are going to be dangerous. And I think they can get to the 7th seed. I really do. A lot of people are saying, no, they might not. I'm saying, if they bring Big T off the bench, they will be a lot more effective. Like, I'm telling you, they will be a lot more effective, because Paige wants to run. Paige wants to run. She don't want to be running lethargically up the court. She wants to actually run. And that'll be something for them. That'll be something for them to do. The Mercury are a very weird team. They could be a team that could be between 5 to 10. You know, they could mess around and just start off beating everybody. But we don't know. We don't know about them. Their bench is still something to desire for. And make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Please hit the like button on the way in. If you want a super chat, you can. We take $1. We take 99 cents. If you want a Cash App, if it's over $20, you can Cash App. Or if you come late after the video, you can leave a super thanks. Shout out to ST13. She left us some super thanks. Shout out to Nadira, Queen Gant, for the donation to the Cash App. Timo, my longtime man, my brother, Timo. Always been with me, man, from the beginning to now. See, that's the thing. I went to this W thing, and a lot of my peoples, man, who watch me doing NBA and all day football, they've gotten into the women's game, which is fun to see, because some of them thought they would never be watching a women's game, and now they watching it. They telling me stuff I don't know. I'm like, dang, I didn't know that. So it's fun to see that side of it. The women's game is growing. So, but the Mercury, like I said, AT, Satu, Kai, I think it'll work. I just don't know if they can make it in. Like, it depends on what the Atlanta Dream do. The Dream, if they don't have another ball handler besides Pow, they're going to be in trouble. Alicia Gray probably will take the first dibs at the point. They're probably going to put Haley out there, or Shatori. They had Shatori out there to start. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Atlanta could be something serious. BG's taking threes now, which could open the floor. She looks like she has more of a pep in her step. BG looks like she's very happy. And like I told people, sometimes a change of scenery will help you. Like, sometimes a change of scenery will really boost you up, as opposed to just, okay, I'm just going to stay here and linger in the BS. I'm just going to linger in it. It kind of was time for her to move on. She needed to move on. She needed to do other things. And I'm happy for BG doing that, because a happier player means you're going to get better screens. I don't know about rebounds. BG's never been like a high rebounding type of player. So but she's going to be able to pass from the post to top of the key. So, you know, she's good. She's good. I love what she could do. She didn't play that long in the Indiana game, which I knew she wouldn't, because she didn't need to. Like, we already know what BG gonna bring to the table. I just think other people don't know what she gonna bring to the table. So that was good work. That was good work. That was very good work. The Golden State Valks, Nakasi, like I said, they're a team full of scrappers, so they're not going to be in it at all. They're going to be in games, but they're not going to win them. They're not going to win a lot. The Sun, I don't see them winning a lot. Now the Sparks are another tricky team because Kelsey Plum, if her and Rakia can get on the same page with Plum running the point, if Plum could actually run the point like it needs to be ran, the Sparks would be dangerous. Now, they don't have no defense. That's the biggest issue. They're not going to slow anybody down. They're going to try to outscore you, and they could outscore you. But outside of Kelsey Plum and Rakia Jackson, maybe Ray Burrell, De'Erica can shoot it. They're not really a solid 3-point team. Like Sarah Ashley Barker, I could see him, and you know, in my honest opinion, you know, she's going to be mainly their best shooter. She's going to be able to do the things that a lot of these other players can't do. So we'll see. We'll see about that. But Tyler Marsh, man, we're looking at you. Don't come out there trying to be smarter than what you are, because you're giving off a little arrogance. He's giving off a little arrogance. You know, I'm just saying. He's quiet, you know, he's quiet, you know, he's humble, but there's a little arrogance there. You know, don't overplay your hand. Do what you got to do. You know, do what you got to do. Put the players in the position that best fits them. Don't be trying to do all this switching stuff up. Don't do that. You know, ban them. You got to be able to play some defense. I'm not saying become a defensive lockdown. You'll never be a defender that locks things down because you're too prolific on offense. So you're going to expend a lot more energy on the offensive end. But I'm just saying, can you please play some defense? Because when you don't play defense, you open up holes. You open up spots for the players on the opposite team to score or get downhill. You got to be able to guard somebody. Got to. You got to be able to do that. If you don't do that, then it's going to be trouble. Oh, man, they done closed this off. Great. Tell you, boy, every morning is something new. Something new. Crazy, man. Crazy work. But yeah, that's what I see. The Liberty, they're the Liberty. I mean, I could see them getting a chance to go back to back. The Lynx, they gotta bring Kayla McBride back. Kayla McBride makes it easier for Court and others to do what they gotta do, because she's gonna defend the best. Sometimes she defends the best perimeter player out there. So they're going to absolutely need her to come back. So we'll see. Courtney straight. The Spencer girl, she's going to be good off the bench for them. You know, think she's going to be solid. Carlton is Carlton. You know, she's going to ball out. Peely's going to have to come off and hit some shots. They didn't really play Peely a lot. And they might not need to, but Carlton, they definitely going to need Elena Smith. I don't know how healthy Elena Smith is. They're definitely going to need her back for her rebounding and her defense and her length. So we'll see. But thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what you hear, donate to the page by the Cash App, or you guys can super chat, or you guys can leave a super thanks. You guys can also share this video, share it on all your platforms, wherever you at, share it. Plus, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, you can sign up to the Patreon, $3 a month. You guys can buy some merchandise. It's in the description box. Hit that link to go get you some merch. Shout out to Auntie Juju. Auntie Juju bought something. Queen Gant, you know, you saw Prince. Shout out to Amzo Media. You saw him with the shirt on. You know, so we just gotta come on by. We're gonna have some more stuff put up. We got some special things for you guys and gals this year. We got a lot of special things coming. So thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Deezy.